Meantime, new financial legislation creating concerns in the business community. The changes are demanding new stipulations for individuals seeking licenses. We understand the issues are being addressed as dialogue convened with key stakeholders in the sector. Betty Thompson-Moss has the story.
Business license is a very, very serious issue.
With this acknowledgement, the Prime Minister entered talks with the Ministry of Finance officials and the private sector to turn the situation around in the business community. Recent amendments to the business license change the requirements to file returns. President of the Bahamas Institute of Chartered Accountants, Garwin Bowe, on the demands.
So previously, the legislation required that businesses with revenue over 100,000 had to have a certification. In our profession, there's no such thing, but we had guidance notes that said that we had to give negative assurance on the revenues to give the Department of Inland Revenue, if you will, satisfaction that the numbers being reported were correct. The amendment was really to say that only businesses over 10 million would have to have an audit, which is the highest level of assurance.
Bowe also questioned the practicality of those demands.
So if you know the business license, it requires filing by the end of January with payment and final submissions by the end of March. And so most businesses are not done with their audit until the April time frame or thereafter. And so that is one of concern as it relates to, did they really intend the word audit by the accounting profession standards, and secondly, is it practical, because it's a tremendous responsibility to do so, and what is it exactly they want audited.
According to the BICA president, the stipulations became even more demanding the higher the intake for local businesses.
For businesses under 10 million, the amendment actually changed it where they have to file full financial statements. So before, businesses only had to submit their revenue numbers. Now they're being asked to submit their balance sheet, statement of profit and loss. And for some of the businesses, they are concerned as, is this government, if you will, overstepping as it relates to what they are really trying to regulate. And in addition to the financial statements, their full year bank statements.
Mr. Bowe says in order to strike a balance, the association has been in talks with the government. And now the Prime Minister will be garnering feedback from stakeholders, and the Ministry of Finance is seeking to come to an effective agreement over those business license demands. Betty Thompson-Moss, ZNS Network News.